You are about to watch a Math Ops video.
We are 3 of the students who work on Math Ops.
Stay tuned after the video to see how Math Ops can help you learn algebra and pre-algebra.
When you solve an absolute value inequality, you do pretty much the same thing as when you solve an absolute value equation.
There is only one important difference.
The steps to solving an absolute value inequality are to isolate the absolute values statement, remove it from the absolute value bars, set up 2 problems. The first is solve for x using the term or terms on the other side of the equal sign. The second, to solve for x using the negative of the term or terms on the opposite side of the equal sign. Switch the direction of the inequality sign in the second problem. Solve the problems, check the solutions.
When you set up that second problem, you multiply all of the terms on the opposite side of the equal sign by -1. So you must switch the direction of the inequality sign. Solve the absolute value of x minus 3 plus 2 is greater than 9. The first step is to isolate the absolute value statement. Subtract 2 from each side to get the absolute value of x minus 3 is greater than 7. Remove the statement from the bars and set up 2 problems. The first problem is set up with the terms as is. X minus 3 is greater than 7. To set up the second problem, multiply 7 by -1 and switch the direction of the inequality sign. The second problem is x minus 3 is less than -7. Now solve both. Add 3 to each side. The first solution is x is greater than 10. The second is x is less than -4. The solution to the inequality is x is greater than 10 or less than -4. To graph it, put an open dot at 10 and draw the arrow heading toward the greater numbers. And an open dot at -4 with the arrow heading toward the smaller numbers.
You get the absolute value statement alone on one side of the equal sign. Get rid of the bars. Solve that problem and set up another problem where the sign is switched and everything on the other side of the equal sign is multiplied by 1.
True.
Okay.
I'm going to solve absolute value 2x plus 5 minus 9 is less than or equal to x. First, I'll add 9 to each side to get absolute value 2x plus 5 is less than or equal to x plus 9. Then I'll set up 2 problems. The first is just 2x plus 5 is less than or equal to x plus 9. For the second, I'll need to switch the sign and multiply x plus 9 by -1. The second problem is 2x plus 5 is greater than or equal to -x minus 9. Let's solve these individually. For the first problem, I'll subtract x from each side. This will get me x plus 5 is less than or equal to 9. Then I'll subtract 5 to get x is less than or equal to 4. Now for the second problem. Add x to each side. This gives us 3x plus 5 is greater than or equal to -9. Subtract 5 from each side. 3x is greater than or equal to -14. Divide by 3. X is greater than or equal to -14 thirds, or -4 2/3. Let's look at what happens when we graph this. X is less than or equal to 4. Put a closed dot at 4 and shade the numbers below. X also must be greater than or equal to negative 4 and 2/3. Put a closed dot at negative 4 and 2/3. The shading goes in between the two closed dots. When you write the solution to put x in between the two numbers, make sure the same side of the inequality sign is facing x. X is greater than or equal to negative 4 and 2/3 and less than or equal to 4. To check the solution, you'll need to check the three values: one lower than the shaded region, one from within the shaded region, and one above the shaded region. The only one that should work in the original equation is the one with the shaded region. Let's check it first. 0 falls within the shaded region. Replace x with 0. 2 times 0 plus 5 minus 9 is less than or equal to 0. The absolute value of 5 minus 9 is negative 4. Negative 4 is less than 0. It checks out. Let's check it using negative 5. Negative 5 is outside the shaded region. Replace x with negative 5 to get absolute value of 2 times negative 5 plus 5 minus 9 is less than or equal to negative 5. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 5 is negative 5. The absolute value of negative 5 is 5. 5 minus 9 equals negative 4. Negative 4 is not less than or equal to negative 5. We can check one more above the shaded region. Let's replace x with 5. Absolute value 2 times 5 plus 5 minus 9 is less than or equal to 5. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15. The absolute value of 15 is 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. 6 is not less than 5. It looks like our solution is correct.
Checking three possible solutions is time consuming.
It does help you to catch mistakes. Try out the quiz.
See you later. When? Go, just go.
Start all over, okay?
When?
You
Go, go.
Okay. No,
Okay, it's
okay.
her line.
No, I said
No, it's
lie.
not. You typed it in the wrong color. I have rights to my line. I have rights to my one word at the beginning of her paragraph. Okay, go. Ready? When?
You set up that second problem. Okay, alright.
When?
You set up that second problem. You multiply
Now to start the
No,
one.
no. I say when. I say when. When?
When you set up the second
It's gotta be, no, you said when. Don't. It's gotta be perfectly timed. When I'm, alright, you circling a black word with green marker and pointing with the word red doesn't make it red. That is my line.
Okay. Whew.
When?
You set up the second problem. You multiply all of the terms on the opposite side of the equal sign by -1. So you must switch the direction of the inequality sign.
Switch direction.
Switch.
It's like this, but now it's like that.
What you said?
Or it could be equal or greater than, so it'd be like that. Or like that.
MathOps has over 190 algebra and pre-algebra lessons.
Here's some information on how MathOps works. You can read the lessons yourself or have them read to you.
Graphs of inverse functions.
At the end of the lessons, click on Play Video to see videos like the one you saw today. Then, take a quiz to see what you understand. We're even adding worksheets with historical codes.
A year-long subscription to MathOps is only $19.95.
That's less than the cost of 1 hour of tutoring.
Check us out at mathops.com.
Ops.com.
Okay, do it again.
You can't say
Do it
that.
again. Okay, do it.
Okay.
Math.
www.ops.com.
Okay, one more time.
www.ops.com.
Math.
Ops.com.